This is the HS Game Time Roundup with Pep Fernandez. Powered by Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac. Standards for excellence.
Welcome to the HS Game Time Roundup, powered by Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac in Temecula. I'm Pep Fernandez, and we've got a big night of basketball in the Big 8 to get to. Let's start with Pauley hosting Centennial. The Bears led 20-15 at the half. Third quarter, Ryan Mouton to Jeff Gonzalez. Nice basket, and he also has a nice dad. Later in the third, Centennial gets it cracking. Sam Finley to B.J. Russell for the triple. And then it's Russell spotting up in the opposite corner, and he nails another tray. To the fourth, the Huskies continue to make a push. Finley to steal, and he will finish. And then it's Finley spotting up and knocking down the three ball. Centennial pulls within three, trailing 38-35, but Pauley would bear down. Noah Prowse feeds Gonzalez inside for the deuce. And then later in the fourth, Mouton to Prowse for the basket and the foul, going hard to the floor. Prowse made some big buckets late in the game, and how about this triple down the stretch? Pauley wins their Big 8 opener 54-50, so break out the big flag. Just watch your head. We don't want anybody hurt. And a big thanks to my boy Ruben for calling in the score. Now to the ladies. Pauley versus Centennial. Pick it up in the first quarter when head football coach Matt Logan's daughter, Samantha, tosses this touchdown pass to Jasmine Flanagan for the basket. Flanagan dropped 21 points. And then it's Flanagan to Aaliyah Brandon for the Huskies. Another basket for Centennial. And Pauley playing some D. Sam Ratliff finds Bianca Villegas for the basket. Later in the frame, Centennial's Brandon steals the rock and feeds Logan, who goes in for the basket. The Huskies with a strong start to the game. Check out Alana Allensworth, showing the NBA range. Maybe the Clippers should sign her too. The deep three. Ashley Whistler follows that up with the steal and the assist to Flanagan. Centennial goes on to win by 30, 69-39. Now it's back to boys basketball in the Big 8 League and your Browning, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Norco highlights. We join Chris Erkley at Santiago.
Thanks, Pep. Both Santiago and King off to a hot start in non-league play, but tonight it would be a Big 8 showdown between the Sharks and the Wolves. King would get off to the hot start thanks to Lance Page. Here it's Page cutting to the hoop for the bucket and the foul. More Page in the first quarter. This time on the fast break, it's Lance Page with a nice little up and under. But Santiago would make a game of it in the first half, feeding it down low into the paint to their big man Jason Dixon for the lay-in. But King's senior point guard Nico Turner would fire right back with a deep three ball from way downtown. And how about some defense? Nico Turner running the fast break, but it's Santiago's Alex Bloomfeld busting out the fly swatter. And right before half, Santiago's Matt Herring would get the runner to drop to cut the King lead to just 6 points. But in the second half, it's all King. On the breakaway, it's Lance Page taking off for the nice one-handed throwdown. And the kid can dish the rock too. Check out this little showtime pass to his buddy Devin Shallowhorn for the hoop. Later in the third quarter, it's King big man Brandon Pippinger getting into the mix with the bucket down low, and the Wolves cruise to a 74-54 win.
Thanks, Chris. Let's keep it at Santiago, where the girls' soccer team also hosted King. The Sharks are ranked in the top 25 in the state. Santiago and King are both expecting a challenge for the league crown. Clarissa Robles provided the only goal of the match, lifting Santiago to a 1-0 victory in their Big 8 League opener against King. Grab your umbrellas and let it rain. La Sierra hosting Moreno Valley in boys soccer. Pick it up in the first half. Uriel Garcia finds Kenshiro Daniels for the goal. The Eagles led 1-0 at half. If you got a hood, it's all good. Rainy, cold, and wet for this match, so bundle up. Moreno Valley would come out in the second half, and they net the equalizer off the scramble in front of the cage. The Vikings knock it home, and they tie the game at 1. But later in the second half, La Sierra's Dominic Escalera with an incredible individual effort off the post for the goal. La Sierra wins this Inland Valley League contest 4-1, your final score. For the best deal on a vehicle, you go to Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac in Temecula and Browning, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Norco. But for the best sports highlights, you keep it right here at HS Game Time. For the Roundup, I'm Pep Fernandez.